In today's news, groundbreaking ceremony held for the landmark Maldives International Financial Center. President envisions MIFC as the Maldives' legacy of bold decisions, courageous partnerships, and national purpose. And the Police Anti-Scam Center announces a 43% decrease in reported scam cases.
Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News in English. I'm Mumna Ismail, your host for today. A groundbreaking ceremony has been held for the Maldives International Finance Center, MIFC, the nation's first international financial hub. President Dr. Mohammad Muiz officiated this event, which was attended by ministers of state and senior representatives from MBS Global Investments. The Minister of Finance and Planning, Musa Zamir, together with the President of MBS Global Investments, Sheikh Naif, unveiled the commemorative plaque to mark the commencement of this project. Deputy Minister of Finance and Planning, Ahmad Said Mustafa, stated that this initiative would play a crucial role in supporting the government's efforts to diversify the national economy. He indicated that this center is expected to significantly transform the economic landscape and contribute to the further development of the tourism industry. Under the terms of the agreement, the center will be established across a site measuring 780,000 acres with capacity to accommodate over 6,500 residents. It is estimated that the area will receive approximately 35,000 visitors daily. The $8.8 billion project is a joint venture between the government of the Maldives and MBS Global Investments. The government of Maldives signs a landmark agreement with MBS Global Investment to develop the Maldives International Financial Center, MIFC, a project valued at $8.8 billion.
The agreement was formalized at a special signing ceremony held at Kuruma, Maldives on Sunday night. Minister of Finance and Planning Musa Zamir signed on behalf of the government, while Manwar Al-Hajeri signed on behalf of MBS Global Investment. Sheikh Naif bin Eid Al Thani, a senior executive of MBS, and President Dr. Mohammad Muiz were also present at the ceremony. Speaking at the event, President Dr. Muiz described the MIFC as a transformative step towards economic diversification, moving beyond the Maldives' traditional reliance on tourism. He framed the project as a commitment to empowering Maldivians with opportunity and resilience, while also positioning the country as a leader in the global financial and sustainability landscape. The president said the MIFC represents a foundation for the Maldives to achieve a developed nation status by 2040. He emphasized that the country would not replicate past development models, but would instead introduce a financial ecosystem that is digital-first, inclusive, sustainable, and future-oriented. Designed to host global financial institutions and digital industry players, the MIFC has set to become the largest non-tourism investment project in Maldivian history. According to the government, the project master plan was developed by renowned architect Gianni Ronaldo. The design integrated Maldivian biodiversity and marine conservation themes across its building and overall layout. Spanning 780,000 square meters, the development will accommodate over 6,500 residents and is projected to attract around 35,000 daily visitors upon completion.
In a ceremony held at the President's office this morning, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to the Maldives, Kong Shin-hua, officially presented his letters of credence to President Dr. Mohammad Muiz. The event commenced with a traditional cultural procession known as Haikal, which escorted Ambassador Kong from Republic Square to the President's office. The procession was accompanied by the Maldives National Defense Force (MNDF) traditional band. Diplomatic relations between the Maldives and the People's Republic of China were formally established on October 14, 1972. Since then, the two nations have cultivated a long-standing and multifaceted partnership rooted in mutual respect and cooperation. Following the formal presentation of credentials, President Dr. Moise extended a warm welcome to Ambassador Kong and conveyed his appreciation for the enduring friendship between the two countries. During the ensuing discussions, both parties reaffirmed their commitment to strengthening bilateral relations and addressed key areas of mutual interest. Ambassador Kong reiterated the unwavering support of the government of the People's Republic of China for the Maldives, national priorities and developmental aspirations. He also conveyed the high regard in which Maldives is held by President Xi Jinping, underlining the significance the archipelago holds within the broader framework of China-Maldives relations. The Police Anti-Scam Center has announced a 43% decrease in reported scam cases for April this year compared to the same month in 2024. Statistics from the center show that a total of 1.6 million rupiah was lost to various scams last month. Of these, 63 were related to e-commerce, 29 were cases of money laundering fraud, and 3 involved fake accounts pretending to be romantic partners. The center reported that most scams in April were carried out through platforms such as Facebook Marketplace, Telegram, Viber, and Instagram. Despite 1.6 million rupiah in losses, the center successfully recovered 126,717 rupiah. In April 2024, the country saw a loss of 2.2 million rupiah across 246 scam cases, with no funds recovered by the end of the month. The Anti-Scam Center now centrally manages all scam-related cases nationwide. The center works closely with financial institutions to respond swiftly to reported cases, providing support through the call center and other communication channels. The police have highlighted that scam cases can be reported within the country through the national emergency number 911, the anti-scam hotline 125, or via email at reportscam@police.gov.mv. Reports can also be made at centers in Male and atolls. President Dr. Mohamed Moise has announced that foreigners will not be allowed to work in 10 sectors starting next year. The president made this announcement while addressing the issue of expatriate workers during a press briefing at the president's office. He emphasized the national-level project launched last year to reduce the number of foreigners involved in key sectors. Highlighting ongoing efforts to reduce the reliance on foreign workers in key sectors, President Dr. Moise stated that training programs are underway to prepare Maldivians for these roles, and the necessary legal amendments will be implemented within the next 3 years. The key sectors specialized for Maldivians are boat building, hairdressing, beauticians, resort musicians, customer service, housekeeping manager, front office manager, human resource manager, diving instructor, and tour guides. He further stated that designating certain sectors exclusively for Maldivians would encourage youth to explore a wider range of fields and urged locals to take full advantage of this opportunity. The Minister of Education, Dr. Ismail Shafiu, stated that the new school in Hormale Phase 2 is expected to be completed before the end of this year. Responding to a question posed by Muhammad Ibrahim, Member of Parliament of North Galur constituency, the minister explained that the government is actively working to address the issue of a significant number of students residing in Hormale who are currently required to cross the bridge to attend schools in Male. Minister Dr. Shafiu highlighted that Salahuddin School, which had previously operated on a single session basis, now operates in 2 sessions to cater to increased demand. He added that the new school, currently under construction, is scheduled for completion by November this year. He highlighted that the first infrastructure initiative undertaken by the current government involves the construction of a school. Referring specifically to the school being built adjacent to Hia Flats, He noted that it will consist of 54 classrooms and reiterated that its completion is expected in November. The minister also conveyed that in line with the commitment made by President Dr. Mohamed Moise, 2 additional schools will be constructed in Holomale. We'll be back after a short break.
In here today.
Of course, bro. It's the kickoff. It's the new Premier League season. I'll be ready. Get loud. This is new faces, latest drip, and fresh trims. It's time to believe. The greatest league in the world is back.
Brought to you by MediaNet.
Kafa, tiga pocket ennetunnu kontagra phonulani. Kafa passport atungi fangolaniku gillijiayo. Kafe kanitadani foshigillijiayo.
Kokko hasnuwe kaafedani hajjen umra plan nagag. Konkamaka kaafa haswamvi. Ituru malumat Elite mobile app adi myelite.mv.
Elite Ailaya Marhaba.
Welcome back. Approximately 11% of classrooms across the country have been equipped with air conditioning units as part of the government's School project, according to Minister of Education, Dr. Ismail Shafir. Responding to a question posed by Vakardo MP Hussein Ziad, Dr. Shafir stated that 802 air conditioners have been installed in 401 classrooms out of a total of 3,740. He noted that the ministry is actively working to dispatch additional units to schools that have not yet received air conditioning, with deliveries expected to take place this month. The Cool School initiative, which was launched in June of the previous year, is said to be completed within 2 years. However, the minister expressed confidence that the installation of air conditioning systems in all targeted schools will be finalized during the current year. The Ministry of Homeland Security and Technology has launched the development of a comprehensive disaster recovery and business continuity plan to ensure the restoration of critical digital services and the uninterrupted functioning of government operations in the face of potential disruptions. The initiative forms part of the Digital Maldives for Adaptation, Decentralization and Diversification project, which is being implemented by the ministry with grant assistance from the World Bank. The plan's development specifically for the National Centre for Information Technology, NCIT, has been contracted to Sri Lankan firm KBSL Information Technologies Limited, a company with a long-standing presence in the IT sector since 1987. The agreement was signed by Dr. Mohammad Kinanath, head of NCIT and State Minister at the Ministry of Homeland Security and Technology, while Krishan Pereira, Associate Vice President of International Business, represented KBSL. Valued at $45,525, the contract outlines a 4-month timeline for the completion of the plan, which is required to meet international standards. The process will include a thorough risk assessment of NCIT's 22-year-old infrastructure, covering potential threats such as natural disasters, cyber attacks, power failures, and fire incidents. The plan will also identify essential skill sets and training needs for personnel and will provide the government with a detailed operational manual to guide disaster response and recovery efforts. Given the increasingly digital nature of government services, the NCIT plays a pivotal role in ensuring national IT resilience. A police recruit undergoing in-training exercises at Daluvani was rushed to hospital early Sunday morning after being discovered unconscious, according to the Maldives Police Service. The incident occurred at the police training center during the 40th Police Initial Training course. Police reported that at 4:20 1:21 a.m. on May 4th, a 34-year-old male recruit was found unresponsive when senior officers entered the barracks for the routine morning wake-up call. Despite efforts to rouse him, the recruit remained motionless. He was immediately taken to the on-site medical room by 4:27 a.m. and then transferred to Dal Atoll Hospital for further treatment at 4:48 a.m. Following initial treatment at the regional facility, the recruit was airlifted to Male at 1:22 p.m. via ambulance and admitted to Indira Gandhi Memorial Hospital, IGMH, where he is currently receiving care on a ventilator. Authorities have not released further details about his conditions, and no additional information has been provided regarding the cause of the incident. Vice President Al-Ustaz Hussain Mohammad Latif officiated the closing ceremony of the women's division of the 2025 National Volleyball Tournament. Upon arrival, the Vice President was welcomed by the Minister of Sports, Fitness and Recreation, Abdullah Rafiu, and the President of the Volleyball Association of the Maldives, Mohammad Latif. In the final match between the Police Club and Club Vemco emerged victorious with 3-2 win. The final match marked the closing ceremony of the National Volleyball Tournament's Women's Division 2025, where the winners and referees were awarded trophies. The runner-up team was awarded a silver medal and a cash prize. At the ceremony, Vice President presented the gold medal, trophy, and certificate to the tournament champion, Club Vemco. He also honored the best Maldivian and foreign players of the tournament, as well as the most promising player under 19. The Handball Association of the Maldives has revealed that the first Commonwealth Beach Handball Games will be held in September at Kurudafushi City. This was revealed during the press briefing held by the Handball Association yesterday. The Commonwealth Beach Handball Games were first scheduled in 2024 in Pakistan, but was not held that year. Addressing the press, the president of the Handball Association, Ahmed Mushtaba, revealed that they began preparations for this tournament in 2024. Upon receiving the proposal, a survey was conducted to determine whether Kurudafushi City was suitable for these games. It was done in collaboration with the Asian Handball Federation, the Maldives Olympic Committee, and the Ministry of Sports, Fitness and Recreation, which proved that this venue was suitable for these games. He further highlighted the opportunity to promote the Maldivian beaches through these beach handball games. That's all we have for you today. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a lovely day.